Okay, so hi everyone. Sorry for the long delay. I know I said I was going to show you how to rig the costume that we made for Halloween stuff, and I kind of dropped off the face of the earth, but I get really distracted, and I sort of kind of sliced off my pinky with a mandolin, so I didn't have use of my right hand. But that aside, we are back, and I'm going to show you how to rig this Superman costume that we did. And let's get to it. So here's our costume, and I should let you guys know, you should already know this if you saw my Jake rigging video that I did a while back, that I like to use two blenders for rigging stuff with Jake. I use 2.79 and I use 2.72. That's just my favorite. It's kind of like having one of those old-fashioned double ovens. You can bake a pie and cook a dinner in one oven, but it just feels so fancy having two ovens. I don't know, that's just the best way I can explain it. It's just my way of doing it. You don't have to do it this way, but I find it to be a lot easier than not doing it that way. Okay, that aside, we have our garment already in here, and as you see, it's flipped in the wrong direction. We'll have to rotate it around so that it can go on Jake's orientation. So I'm just going to press RZ90. Oops. First we're going to select it. Then we press RZ90. And you see it just snaps right onto the body. So it's on here. We just got to do the magic and start rigging it. So what I would like to do is save it as its own little thing. So I'm just going to Superman. So I'm blend. Then I'm going to open up my other here, and I'm just going to navigate to my work folder. Wait, where did I save it? Men's Superman. Okay. And I'm going to open up. I probably might have the old men's. Men's. Okay, there we go. Superman. And then there we go. So first thing I want to do is take this cape off. So I'm just going to press L, turn on the screencast so you guys can see what I'm doing. There we go. So first thing I want to do is I want to take this cape off because I don't want to risk transferring weights from the body to the cape. The cape is like the easiest thing, and it doesn't need weights from the body to, dunk it up. So we're going to click on our garment, and I'm going to press tab and go into edit mode. Then I'm having my cursor over the cape and press L and then P, and then separate by selection, and that takes it off. So we're just going to sling this cape over to layer 3 and get it out of the way. And I'm totally not digging this pattern thing here, but I guess I'll leave it on. So next step is to attach the Jake skeleton to the garment here. So go to my modifiers, select armature, and then select Jake Skelly. Now it's attached. Now that it's attached, we just got to copy the weights from the body to the garment, which is really easy because it's pretty much a bodysuit. So it's not much to really fix. So first we're going to select Jake. Then we're going to hold down shift and we're going to select his body. Then we're going to go to weight paint. And then we're going to press transfer weights. All nearest face off, my go-to. We're going to open his joint, his bones, and we're going to move it around. Splendid. Look at it go. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, that looks good. No puff or applesauce. Bodysuits are like the easiest thing to rig, and it's like the number one thing you should start with because it's so simple. So now that I got that done, I'm just gonna do a quick smooth and probably break this, but we'll see. Okay. Cool. Draws, suit, press, cool. Now I want to go in here and mess around with the UVs because I think I had some overlaying. Oh no, I fixed it. Alright, we cool then. Everything's fine. Alright, time to work. One thing I want to do though is I want to separate the, oh sorry, I didn't mean to bump the mic. What is this thing called? The thing that's going to have our symbol on there. I want to make that its own thing. I don't want that attached to the suit because let's just say we messed it up. I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. I want people to be able to scale it if they have a symbol that doesn't quite fit within that tiny square, and it'd be easier for people to make, put stuff there if the square is bigger and edit it without editing the whole suit. So I'm just going to select the little UV here, and I'm going to push pack islands. Of course, why not? And I'm just going to select this row of edges, and I'm going to press G and X. Oh, guess that don't work that way. So let me see. How about if I enable that? GX. Yeah, there we go. Do the same thing over here. Keep it straight. There we go. I'm sure somebody's like, oh no, that's all kinds of wrong. But that's just what it is right now. Okay, so now we have the body in here. We got this done. Let's try moving this around. Great. Alright, now let's put that cape back on. And I may want to smooth out the edges a little bit. Not that much. I don't want to remove all the detail. I just want to remove the crunchy. There we go. Iron neck cape. Okay, so capes I treat like hair. It just needs a top and a bottom. Doesn't need all the middle fuss. Or legs for that matter. So, like hair, I'm going to first give it a skeleton because it needs a skeleton. Armature and Jake Skelly. And then we're going to grab his skeleton and find his torso. I'm going to press R and rotate him forward. Just like that. Then we're going to select our cape. And we're going to weight paint mode. So I guess what we would need to do is find his chest. I want to use his M chest and not chest weights because that's a deformer. So if we move the chest, like if your chest is bouncy or something like that, I don't want to risk your cape bouncing on your back or something like that. So I'm going to find a static bone. Collar. Chest. Come on, M chest. You're in here somewhere. There we go. M chest. Nice and static. Then we're going to take our weight gradient and we're just going to drag it down like this. Oh, well, it'll help if I was in front of him, so I'm going to move the camera in front. Then I'm going to do the weight gradient and drag it down like so. And then I'm going to find his M pelvis. M pelvis. And I'm going to use the other gradient and pull it up. I guess it helps when you look at it from behind. Okay. And there you go. Just let it go until you get the curve that you want. And that's how you do a cape. Super simple, right? Now you want to make sure that you didn't get any weights up here on the shoulders. So I'm just going to clean it up by turning my brush to 0 and erasing any of those stuff that's right here. Alright. Whoops. Make sure that's turned off. The face select. There we go. Get all that shoulder because this is supposed to be upper body only. And there you go. That's how you rig a cape. So now that he's all rigged and ready, it's time to go and export him out. We could also do all the baking and the textures and all the fun stuff, but let's do that in the other blender because the oven runs hotter over there. So I'm gonna save it, and I'm open up my other oven and just hit revert, and it opens it up. So now he's all rigged and ready to be exported. Alright, so now what do we need to do? We need to bake. So let's grab his clothes and let's make it fit the box as big as possible. Well, I guess that was as big as possible. Okay. Now I'm going to move the cape so it's not in the render, because I'm just going to do this for ourselves. We can move the symbol, because if we bake it with that, it's going to bake a big square on the chest. And we don't want that. So create new. Cause here I am, doing everything I can. Running all to what I am. Pretending I'm a Superman. Sorry, I can't help it. Every time I hear Superman, I just think of that. Alright, so next thing we need to do is bake. So I'm going to turn my ambient on. Set the oven to 10 because, like I said, in 7.9, 10 is like the equivalency of 20 on 7.2. So I want a stronger bake with less processing power. Hit my shading. No. Bake. The actual bake. And bake my AO. Bake. And of course, because I left all those stupid color textures on there, it baked with those colors on here. So when I go to texture solid, it's like dark blue and bright. So we don't want that. I'm just going to check normalized. So it should bake white. Found no image or items to bake to. Wow, okay. Let's give you a new one to bake to. Now bake. What the? Gotta love when this happens, right? Okay, so how do you fix this? No objects or image found to bake to. Lion blender. Or how about this? There we go. Sometimes you just gotta punch Blender in the face and tell it to stop lying. I'm sure that sounds terrible, but hey. So I may want to smooth some of those out. But not too much. I wonder why it's doing this with his pants. Because there's a big gap there. Oh. Nah, I guess it looks fine when you put color to it. So what normalize does is just ignores all the stuff and just makes it black and white, which works. Alright, so I'm going to save this image. Put it on my desktop. Oh, Halloween. There was a thing for this, a project folder. Okay. I'm going to do the same for the cape. Pack my island. New cape. Oh. Bake. Since I wondered, did I put it on? Yeah, just the way it is. Okay. Nah, good enough. Alright, so we have our cape, which at the moment is like my brain is, how do I save? So cape. Optional symbol thing that I'm not entirely 100% sure is going to work. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Let me check something. Okay, now I'm recording. I was talking this whole time and it was just still paused. Alright, so we got a Superman symbol. And we're gonna come here and we're gonna look for it. Halloween. Of course. It didn't save there. Did I save it on my desktop? Shared. Where did my Superman symbol go? Oh, there it is. Okay. It's so damn derpy. Alright, It's a good thing we test this out, right? Well, I'm sure yours won't look as derpy as mine did, but you get the gesture. Besides, we're not allowed to have a full-on appropriate Superman thing anyway. When it gets sued, is Sleeping Man. Yeah. So, but, you know, you get the point, right? It's supposed to... Yeah. There we go. Aha! I guess it would be better if it was, you know... Actually, I don't exactly know what would make this any better. I'm just going with it. Probably because I smoothed it out earlier when it wasn't supposed to be smoothed out. But, hey, you know, let's think of it as, you know, the suit got wrinkly. Okay, so we have our cape, which, even though there I need to thicken out because it's transparent, because you put backface coloring on there and it looked like this. So that shows you what that looks like. Another thing, what do we have to do next? Make it a little bit thicker. So I'm going to enter the modifier, my solidify, and I'm going to turn the thickness all the way down to like practically nothing, like there. There we go. So it doesn't drive it up too much. And now we're all ready to export. So we're gonna grab our clothes, grab our pants, grab our this. You know, I noticed that he doesn't have any boots, and I've only made socks before. I don't think I've ever made any shoes. So I mean, you know, why not give it a try real quick? How horrible can it go? And if not, you can just ignore it. Go buy yourself some boots. So I think I used the cube before and did the L block method, which was basically like this. And I went to edit mode and face select and selected the top of this and pressed delete and got rid of this face so it's an open boot. Then I pulled it up, went to edit mode, and extrude it down. And extrude it out. I think it should be 2 E's. I'm not sure. It's been so long since I actually made something like this. Then I subdivided maybe once, twice, 3 times a lady, and made a normal boot. Then what is it? Smooth, because that bothers me. Then we went to shrink wrap, and I guess we make the target, whoopsie daisy. Okay, try that one more time. Shrink wrap. This sucks because Ukami was just teaching me about lattice, and I was like, yes, I'll look at it in a minute, and I never did. And now I'm pretty sure this would have been like the best use of it. Okay, so we got a boot going on here. I think that's good enough. Let's try one more. Well, no, now it's too far out. So just apply and try jazzing it up a little bit. Probably should have unwrapped it first. Maybe gave it one more subdivision. It was only like 2K, so it really wouldn't have been that terrible. How big is this boot? Alright, one more. How big could it be? Wait, it's what? What? Ah, damn it. Alright, that's way too high for a boot of that. What you call it? Oh, God. Okay, good. Let's just use a Sculpey. Sorry, I never got into making shoes except for that time we made the shoe we don't talk about no more. I can already hear EXO going right now. Best shoe. Got that girl. She wasn't family. So I'm basically effing it up, pretty much trying to get it to stretch the way I want it to and smoothing it out the way I want. Let's try taking, oh, that was on that layer. Whoopsie daisy. Let's see. Oof. It looks good from the front, but terrible in the back. Okay, so I'm going to try smoothing that out. Smoothing this here. Pulling this out. Okay, cool. Look, it's a fake boot. And pull it up here. Maybe turn off my symmetry so I can manipulate it the way I want. And luckily all this is alpha bowl. You can alpha that out. So we don't really have to be too precise about his foot there. I would see if we can get crafty and sculpting a heel, maybe use a crease. I feel like that's too big. Maybe we draw on the heel? I'm not sure. Remind me of those old boots. You know what? Forget it. It's just flat. This is a costume. You know, I feel like if you want some good shoe, you know, you got time to play with it. But I don't, because we got to make this tutorial kind of quick, because I got to get back to studying. I was actually working on learning what is that game called? Game Maker Studio. I was studying with that, and that's why I was gone for this, because I got distracted. I saw the ad on Facebook, and I was like, ooh, I must learn how to make games. And that's why I forgot about this. I was so busy studying. shape. Anyway, so we got one shoe. We need to Shift D. Is it thick? So yeah, Shift D. Tab A. Control M. X. 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 R. Z. Rotate it around. W. Flip, 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 flip. Flip the norms. Put the shoe on this leg. No matter how many times I try to do a flip, it never is a mirror, like, perfect this. Oh, it is. I'm just stupid. Alright, well, that's usually how things work around here. Alright, so he's got boots. Gotta rig them boots. Ignore all that leg thing. We'll just cut off your legs when we... Alright, so we got some boots. Now some boots. Yeah, that's fine with me. God, this is awful. Okay. Anyway, like I said, these are just costumes. It's not real garments anyway. This is the Party City type things. So, if this was real shoes, we'd probably take the time to unwrap it and do all the jazz. But this is just for one night. Nothing that's going to be like permanent. Let's create a new layer. Not new layer. Let's close this. New boots. Sorry for the caps. And I want to bake these boots. Bake. And I'm going to give each one of them their own sign, their own layers, so you can tint your boots if you want. There we go. So, rigging real quick. I'm lazy, so I'm just gonna hit save and jump back over to my other oven real quick. Revert. And then add these to armature, Jake, this, copy the weights like I said before. Cool. Hit save, come back to my other oven, hit revert. So lazy. Press R. Got some foot action going on here. Ignore the toes, we're just going to alpha that out with the HUD. And now we can export. Although I think I lost my boot texture. I didn't save it. So I'm going to rebake again real quick. Save image as boots. I'm curious, did those stay? Okay, cool. And we're going to grab everything, export it, and put it on our Jake. But 1 second. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I really needed some water. And as I was sitting here drinking my water out of my pitcher, I realized that the feet baked onto the bottom of the boot. So unless you're a foot man, we should probably change that real quick before we export. So I'm just going to take our boots and put them on a different layer by themselves. And see. Which is actually kind of cool. But no footman. I'm sure that's actually a character. So I'm just going to bake them on their own sums. And I'm going to save the image as being boots. Alright, so we are ready to now export. I probably should have signed in while I was paused. Oh, whoops. We got some collision going on here. Let's just be cheap about it. Puff. 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 Okay, here we go. Oh, and our Superman thing. Alright. Alright, so we have our guy. Super guy. The boots are probably still clipping through his pants. But, you know, whatever. No, whatever. Pride in your work, young lady. If I turn the texture off, I can see where it's clipping at. Let's see, which is the cape. Alright. There we go. Damn pride. Okay, so now we have everything we need. It's time to just X out and default with him rigged, and I'm just gonna put it in Halloween Superman, and we're going to import it in. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm still at my friend's house. Naked. Oh my gosh. Alright, upload mesh. Halloween Superman. That's weird. Alright. Let's just see how this goes. Oh, Dios, why? Oh well, it is what it is. Let's see what happens. Alright. Of course, we got the pelvis junk, and it's super bright because, of course, it is. So let's see. Actually, I use this on the pelvis. His pelvis is pointing forward, so his cape is also. So, boo for male AOs. Stomach, that's just our usual area that we have with this kit, so nothing I can do about that. Let's see. Back, chest, get rid of that. Feet, full legs. Though I do need some of his chest, so let me see. Wish I had this kind of alpha making technology. Make my life a whole lot easier. So kind of in retrospect, I probably should have attached the bottom of the cape to like the groin. That might have been better. Let me see. I lost my back. So. Okay. Alright, so we got all that. This isn't my account, though. I just like bumming this one. Ah, well, what am I lying about, really? I don't care. Boots, cape, untitled. Well, let's try that again. Maybe this one. Alright, I don't know what that's about. I might be on during an update or something, like a rollback or whatever. Cape. Maybe this untitled. Alright, there, damn. Boots. Untitled. Cape. Superman shield. Oh, hush. So I need to off out my chest real quick. There we go. No, why is it doing that? Oh, this is back. Okay. And now all you got to do is, because it's white, is just tint yourself. I don't know if I didn't give the underwear their own texture. Dang, that was silly. Now it's wasted. So these boots should have their own. Huh, none of my assigned things came out. That's not good. Well, we can go back and fix it. There we go. Let me go and fix it. This is like old Lex Luthor colors, and I wasn't even doing that on purpose. Alright, let me see what's going on here, because these should totally have their own material. And I don't know why it's not letting me do it. Select face. But you know, whenever it gives you lemons, you crush them and make lemon tea. So I'm just gonna press tab real quick and deselect by material and import them all in like that. Also, while we're here, I'm going to take this cape and go into edit mode, select this, and we're going to pull it out a bit. Maybe it's a little too close. Okay. Again, I probably should put it towards the groin, but that's still a child of the pelvis, so I wonder if that would work the same. I don't know. And I'm too lazy right now to test that out. So, when I give you the blend, you can test it out and see how it works. Let's see. Let's try exporting it one more time. I forgot what the folder name is again. It's Halloween. There we go. Pull the cape out a bit. It compensates for men and their knees to have their pelvises pushed in. Come on. There we go. Alright, let's see. I don't remember what I did. Oh, add the texture, silly. I'm like, my brain is gone. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. I only got up to study, and somebody messaged me, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. Select face. Oh. I can't res here, so I'm gonna leave real quick and go somewhere where I can. Probably fall into my death. Okay. Oh, that's why it's so damn big. There we go. That makes more sense. Alright. Wonder why those boots came out so big. You know, probably mystery of Blender, like always. I don't know if my drawers are on or are they gone. And I don't even know what that is. I think that's the Superman thing, and these are my undergarments. The draws. And is that another one? Yeah, we'll find out when we put it on. Okay. I wonder what that part is. Oh, the cape. I'm like, what's this weird cape-like shape? Okay, so we have our bake. No, we have our stuff. So we have our cape, the boots, my drawers, and all the rest of that stuff. So we have this will be blue. These are red. These are also red, I think. And cape is red. But I want to see. I don't know why my boots didn't. I don't think I assigned them a separate texture properly, so that's probably why that is happening. And this is our shield. Just select it and we make a thing and go to wear it. It should look fine. There we go. Our cute Superman outfit costume. See, that didn't take very long now, did it? Well, that's how you rig a cape and do the thing. I might have want to put the shoulders back, or taper the top in some more so that it's on my collar, not so much on my shoulders, because I think when it's something right here, you need to cover it. So I would suggest you do that when we go in. But overall, it came out pretty good. Like, it's a good one night costume for a party or something. Definitely get you that, 500L jackpot that clubs put out there for best costume. Now, of course, this is just early morning costuming. You can take it into the next level by finding fabric with more detail or adding bump and shiny and all that jazz. But like I said, quick costume, quick turnaround, so that you can, get them all out there. Although I wonder, will anybody in the superhero sims use this to make their costumes from now on? Well, I hope they come out better than this. Anyway, that's it for this one. I don't really know. The other costumes I made were really just jokes. I didn't really plan on rigging those. I just did that to waste time. But if you want me to, just let me know and I'll make a video on how to rig that. Although it's exactly the same process we did with this one. It's just, less leg because it's a bodysuit. Anywho, I need to get back to studying, so probably won't see me for a while. I'll try to come back in. I might get inspired, but, study hard. Anyway, happy Halloween and good luck with your costumes. I love you. Bye. Good luck. Bye.